There's a lot of trouble going on behind the scenes in the crypto world. There is a report that BlackRock, the biggest company in the world, has no interest in XRP coin. A lot of people think that BlackRock will be able to destroy XRP's value, and that's the end of it. Don't jump to conclusions just yet, folks. Crypto experts say that XRP could go up to $1,000, 0 cents, or even higher, despite the fear. Let's take it one step at a time. Watch the whole video. Now let's get to the point, please. Nabane recently sent out a tweet that went popular in which he said BlackRock would buy $9, 0 cents trillion worth of XRP in 2025. This set the XRP community on fire, and it sounds like everyone who owns XRP is going to get rich. With the biggest asset manager in the world would put unimaginable amounts of money into it, but things aren't nearly as bad or complicated as they look, right? Analysts say that BlackRock's main focus is still on the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs that have already made them a lot of money. They aren't buying XRP and aren't getting ready to start an XRP ETF either. They are becoming interested in XRP. But Matt Hogan, the chief investment officer of Bitwise, said that BlackRock wouldn't want to invest in it until there is steady, large-scale demand. You should know that BlackRock usually waits until there is long-term interest in a new market before going into it. Even though XRP has a strong group, it hasn't shown that much progress yet. People who don't know what an ETF is can trade stocks, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or commodities. If a crypto ETF is approved, buyers will be able to buy crypto assets through regular brokerage accounts, even if they don't own the coins themselves. This means that big money like pension funds, banks, and insurance companies can now legally and safely join the market. This could change the game. If BlackRock supported an XRP ETF, it would bring a lot of money into the market and make a lot of people want to buy XRP and most likely drive up its price a lot. BlackRock isn't ready to say anything yet, but Nick Garassi, an expert on ETFs, said it's still too early to tell what BlackRock is. Because the case between Ripple and the SEC has been going on for so long and been so messy, no one knows how the SEC will handle XRP in the future. Charles Gasparino, a senior correspondent for Fox Business, made it clear that BlackRock won't do anything major until regulation is clear. BlackRock's reputation was already hurt when a fake XRP ETF application showed up in 2023 and caused chaos and confusion in the market. Since then, the company has been very careful about how it handles anything that has to do with XRP. XRP in the end, but it might not be the clear win that a lot of people think it will be. They don't want to give regular XRP holders more power. Instead, they want to keep clients and owners in charge and make as much money as possible for themselves. If they make an XRP ETF, they would likely own the XRP assets that it is based on. This would let regular buyers watch the price go up or down without actually owning the token. Some of the decentralization ideas that cryptocurrencies were based on could be lost, which would make the XRP environment even more centralized and give big companies even more power to buy and sell huge amounts of XRP, leaving regular holders open to the market's moods. They are not in a hurry because BlackRock is known for waiting until the right time to act. They are keeping an eye on the XRP community, price changes, the law, and how people feel about the crypto market as a whole. If the conditions are right, they will act, but not to help small businesses, but to protect their own interests. They want to buy a lot of XRP, which makes me feel hopeful and makes you think that people who own XRP still need to be smart because there may be new opportunities and problems in the future that could completely change what XRP stands for. Real crypto experts aren't scared off by all the confusion. In fact, it's made them feel even better about themselves. They are still determined, and there could be a big surprise in XRP's history coming up next, and trust me, you are not ready for it. The value of XRP will go through the roof, which could shock the whole market. Recently, a strong tweet by Jack the Rippler went viral. It said that Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple's CEO, had indirectly confirmed that the price of XRP will one day reach Bitcoin's levels. Even though Garlinghouse has always been careful about what he says, the XRP community saw these latest comments as a clear sign that big things are going to happen. You can spread fear and hope just as easily as worry in the world of cryptocurrency. Right now, people who believe in XRP are more excited than ever. Levi is one of them. Getting XRP today could be the best thing you ever do. It's only worth a few dollars now, but it's exciting to think about what it could be worth in the future. Things got worse when Steph tweeted, "We're going to print millions together in 2025. The people who believe in XRP are quickly realizing that something big is about to happen. At the same time, voices like Brett and XRP Dragon are making predictions that are hard to believe. Brett said that XRP can't be cheap, $10,000 0 cents is coming soon. And XRP Dragon said that a lot of people would sell for $10 0 cents. People who really believe and know what they're holding were waiting for $10 0 cents. Some people think it's crazy. This seems almost impossible, but this is crypto. And things that didn't seem possible before can happen faster than anyone thinks. These hopes are backed up by a more detailed plan from the famous crypto expert Barry C. He has laid out a clear plan for XRP to start at a price of $3 0 cents and go up to $5 0 cents and finally $20 0 cents during the next altcoin season. This isn't just a guess. It has to do with real-world events like official adoption. Barrington C says that the price of the token could start to rise toward $100 0 cents once banks and other big financial institutions start using XRP for liquidity, which means they start keeping it and moving global capital with it. If that happens, the next step could be it's a big deal that XRP is moving toward $1 0 cents. And if you know about XRP's price and promise, you can see why the community isn't giving up, even when big Wall Street firms like Goldman Sachs and others want to. He says that once XRP is a basic part of the world's banking system, there will be no more wild swings in the price of XRP between highs and lows. Instead, XRP might stay at $1 0 cents, and it should be seen less as a risky asset and more as the new backbone of international banking. He tells people to say goodbye to cheap XRP because regular buyers won't be able to get it again at these prices once that level of institutional use locks in. As things get more interesting, BlackRock will play it safe. We already know that Ripple wants to change the whole financial system, but what's really going on will blow your mind. Let's look into Ripple's hidden relationships and the real things they're doing now that